So here's how services begin at Mountain Vista for now. I give a signal. I'm back there, and I give a signal to the pianist. And the pianist plays the first hymn one time through in such a way, hopefully, that you guys cannot sing it. It is an invitation for you to start paying attention. And during this time, the worship associate processes from the back of the room to the pulpit. And these two actions, the run through the first hymn and the procession of the worship associate to the pulpit, are a signal to you all to pipe down and listen up. We have to do this because you all are a jovial lot. And when you're not a jovial lot, we are a compassionate and concerned bunch. And so there's always a great deal of exchange to be made and companionship to be rejoined whenever we meet. And we meet in here. In short, we love each other. And we love each other loudly. So the challenge is that we don't really have a narthex. So what's a narthex? A narthex is church architecture speak for an entry room or a place where people can arrive and greet one another and chat for a time before entering the sacred space, the reflective space that is the sanctuary. And we don't have that initial gathering point, and so our sanctuary serves double duty on Sunday mornings. A triple wide, double duty, yeah. So every Sunday at 10:30, we have to do some tricks to turn this place from a social hall into a place of worship. Hence the run-through on the piano and the procession by the worship associate. And the finale of that first step of worship, of shifting the character of the space in this room, is our first hymn together. The next thing that happens is the welcome, right? And the welcome consists of a how do you do, we're so glad you're here, and a pronouncement that this is a welcoming congregation, accompanied by some explanation of what that means. In my hands, it means almost anything. Then there's usually an invitation to visitors to introduce themselves and an announcement about where we are. And I've noticed that sometimes I say that this is Mountain Vista Unitarian Universalist, which is not exactly correct. What I should say instead of this is Mountain Vista Unitarian Universalist is we are Mountain Vista Unitarian Universalist. And this notion is all the more important in light of last week's vote, where we voted by a margin of 2-1 to go. And by the way, folks throughout the district, as I told them of this very significant event, ministers, lay leaders alike, they were thrilled to hear about the vote. They know that we are capable of great things. They know that now we are taking our destiny in our hands. And I know that not all of you share in their unmitigated enthusiasm. I know that your enthusiasm is mitigated by your love of this property, by your memories that are born here, for the sweat and tears shed here, for the laughter that is rolled down the hills and through the cholla. But I also know that you were wise. Last week, I commented how you had discerned that you were in a teenager phase. But I also heard the name of this place. So you had the wisdom to understand that Mountain Vista is a congregation. You put congregation in the center. You put it in your name. And that is true. And that is beautiful. We are us. We are the network of relationships. The love and the work and the hope and the heartache and the laughter bind us to one another. And so I want to recognize that there are a range of emotions in this congregation right now. And there are a range of emotions in this room right now. And there may well be a range of emotions in each of us. In each of us. Right now. And whatever it is you are feeling, it's okay. There's no wrong way to feel right now. For however you feel, you're loved. I mean, look around you. Really, look around you. These are the people that hold you. These are the people who are accountable to you and to whom you are accountable. These are the people who, with Rumi, say, "Come, come, whoever you are, though you've broken your vows 1,000 times. Come, yet again come." You are surrounded. You are embraced. Look around you. Look around you. Look around you at the love in this room. Look around and be loved, be cherished, be forgiven, be called, be challenged, be loved. And that love is our fuel. All right, maybe a non-fossil fuel metaphor. That love is the wind beneath our wings, or the wind in our turbines. And that love will galvanize and energize and turn the hesitation into commitment. And unmitigate the mitigation because we are working for the beloved community. That love will unfurl our hope and find us a new home. A home from which we may generate new possibilities of Unitarian Universalism in the Southwest. We will generate new possibilities for Unitarian Universalism in the Southwest. And that road ahead may be muddy at times. But what calling is not? And we may make some mistakes, individually and collectively. But this is a congregation of love, and so it is resilient and forgiving. For in resilience and forgiveness is unleashed the power of risk. The power to be bold. The power to make mistakes, to be vulnerable, and so therefore the power to love with arms ever more wide. Resiliency and forgiveness. So at one of the clergy worships, it was just the clergy, it was there before DA had actually begun, We All Meet, they sang a song which just, it was fate or destiny or the universe or God telling me, hey, listen to this song. This is for you. It was quite a coincidence, if nothing else. And so I would like to sing it for you. It's in the Teal hymnal somewhere. You'll have to look it up. It's called Wo Ya Ya. We are going. Heaven knows where we are going, but we know within, and we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. Wo-ya-ya, 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 wo-ya-ya. We'll sing that together a little bit later. The song is not entirely accurate, by the way. We do have some sense of how we're going to get to wherever it is we're going. We're going to go forward with a proposal for a task force and then presumably a task force. We will go forward with a professionally led process of communal and personal introspection next winter that will produce from your contributions and input a renewed mission and vision statement to guide us as a congregation, to call our souls to life, to invigorate capital campaign, and to infuse a logistical plan. So there are some clues and next steps to how we will get there. But beyond that and before that, and more important than all of that, this is how your congregation will go forward. And for this, I would ask that you stand. Hold up your right hand. Look at your right hand, and in that right hand, just imagine that your right hand, it's strong. All your strength, all your goodness, all your generosity. And you could even look at your neighbor's hand and note that all of their generosity, all of their strength and goodness, imagine it there in that hand. Now take all that strength and goodness and bring it into your heart. Now hold up your left hand. Imagine all of the places where you blew it. This is your weakness, and you can see your weakness in that hand, and you could look at your neighbor's hand and see where their weakness is. These are your regrets, your mistakes. Now bring that into your heart. And now hold hands. And you will know that your weakness is being held by your neighbor's strength. And your strength is holding their weakness. That's mysterious to me. There's a mystery in compassionate and creative bonds of interconnectivity in this congregation. And heaven knows how it works, so the song still applies. So I would ask that you sing with me. We are going, heaven knows how we are going, but we know within, and we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. Wo-ya-ya, 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 wo-ya-ya. Again. We are going. Heaven knows where we are going, but we know within, held by your neighbor's strength, and we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. More oh yeah, yeahs. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.